What do you think it is about? What do you think it is about, Alba? Permission, obligation, necessity. Okay, let's have a look at these sentences, guys. Is it recording? Thank you very much. Okay, we know the most common modal verbs. The most common modal verbs, everybody, are can, could, must, should, or ought to. Remember that ought to is not very much used, but it can be used interchangeably with should. And then may I. In which situation can you say may I? Excuse me, may I? Sorry? Permission, asking for permission, yeah? May I, excuse me, may I go to the toilet? May I, yeah? Okay, let's go on. Have a look at these two sentences. We should drive more slowly. We should have driven more slowly. What is the difference, Danny? Go on. One of them is about the past. This one is about the past, right? We should have driven more slowly, but we did or we didn't. But we didn't. That is the difference. But we didn't. We didn't do it. Oh, we should have driven more slowly. Should have. Should have. Should have. Repeat after me, guys. Should have. Should have. We should have driven more slowly. So should have, and then a past participle. How do you translate should have into Spanish? Debería haber, deberíamos haber. Yeah, this is the translation. Yeah, debería haber. Yeah. Is there an element of regret, or there are no regrets in that sentence, Gabriela? Are there regrets or no regrets? There are regrets. So when you use should have and past participle, it's about the past, and it's a regret. You regret the past. I repeat, you regret the past. What is the meaning of regret, Marina? Very good. You regret the past. Remember, should have, past participle. You regret the past. You didn't do it, and you regret it. Regretting the past. So far, so good? So far, so good? Thank you very much. Have a look at these two sentences. You'd better do as she says. She'd better be quiet now. Okay. You'd better, and then infinitive. She'd better, and then infinitive. This better, that is the American pronunciation. Better. A more British pronunciation, better. You'd better. Yeah? You'd better do as she says. She'd better be quiet now. Informal British pronunciation, better. But that's very difficult, yeah? But you will hear it a lot, yeah? You'd better do as she says. She'd better be quiet. So 3 pronunciations. American, better. British, better. Very informal British, better. Okay? You better, you better, you better. What was the translation, Marina? Más te vale. So in English, we can say this is strong advice. Okay? Strong advice. Strong advice. You'd better, or you'd better, or you better. Strong advice. You'd better, and then infinitive. Giving strong advice. Very strong advice. So far, so good? Yeah, strong advice. Could be strong advice. It could be a warning. Yeah? I warn you, you'd better do that. Yeah? And it's something immediate. Yeah? You'd better do it. Okay. Now have a look at these 4 little sentences that I have here. Let's have a look at the positive ones first. You must wait for her. You have to wait for her. When must and have to are positive, do they have the same or similar meaning or totally different meaning? The same meaning, same similar meaning. Same similar meaning. That is obligation, yeah? When must and have to are positive, they have the same meaning, obligation. What happens when they're negative? You mustn't wait for her. You don't have to wait for her. Mustn't, negative. Have to, negative. Now, is the meaning the same again or absolutely different? Everybody? Is the meaning the same now or absolutely different? Absolutely different. When have to and must are negative, mustn't, don't have to, when they are negative, the meaning is absolutely different meaning. Different meaning. And what is the meaning? Alba. Alba minor. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is forbidden. You mustn't wait for her. It's forbidden. You could say obligation not to do it. Yeah? Obligation not to do it. And here, you don't have to wait for her. Is it also an obligation not to do it? So what is it? Sorry? An advice, a piece of advice. Yeah, you don't have to wait for her. That's my piece of advice. In other words, it's a lack of obligation. So be careful. When they are positive, the meaning is the same. When they're negative, the meaning is absolutely different. One is obligation not to do something, and don't have to is a lack of obligation. Give me a synonym for lack. Formal. More or less. Even more formal, absence, you could say. Absence, yeah? Absence, sorry. I'm dyslexic sometimes. Absence of obligation, yeah? Lack of obligation, absence of obligation. So far, so good? Have a look at this. You need to take a jacket. This is another one, yeah? Another modal that we have here. You need to take a jacket. Need to. There are two ways to negate need to. One of them is you don't need to, yeah? You don't need to. You don't need to take a jacket. Don't need to. With the auxiliary. You can negate it with the auxiliary. You need to, positive. You don't need to, negative. And there is another way to make it negative. Needn't. You needn't take a jacket. And then I'm erasing to here. We don't need to, yeah? You needn't take a jacket. You needn't take a jacket. So remember, you can negate, yeah? You can negate need in two ways. With the auxiliary don't or with not here, needn't. Nonetheless, there is a difference between this and this. There is a little difference. Can you guess what? Needn't is for a specific occasion. So you needn't take a jacket. For example, now it's sunny. It's sunny now, so you needn't take a jacket. When you use you needn't instead of you don't need to, this is for a specific occasion. Specific occasion or specific moment. For example, you need to take a jacket now because it's sunny. It's sunny now. You need to take a jacket. Here, this would be for something more general. You don't need to take a jacket, I don't know, these days, yeah? These days in general. That is the difference between don't need and needn't. Don't need to do something in general. Needn't do something on a specific occasion. So far, so good? So yeah, you can negate it in both ways, but at an advanced level, you should be aware of this little difference. Yeah, this little difference. So far, so good? Okay, have a look at this. Something was not necessary in the past. Something was not necessary in the past. So you to take a jacket yesterday. Okay, need in the past. Need in the past and negative. Very easy. Full sentence. Very good. You didn't need to take a jacket yesterday. So here we use didn't. So we are talking about something that was not necessary in the past. You didn't need to take a jacket yesterday. Is there any other way to talk about need in the past? Okay, I'll give it to you. You can also do it with needn't. But have a look at this. Needn't have. After needn't have, what do you think we need here? Infinitive or past participle? Past participle. In this case, taken. You needn't have taken. So both of them, this is correct and this is correct, and both refer to the fact that something was not necessary in the past. Didn't need or needn't have plus past participle. Needn't have taken a jacket yesterday. However, what is the difference? There is a little difference here. Can anybody venture and say what the difference could be? Oh, you didn't need to take the jacket yesterday. Any ideas? Did he take it or not? Or you don't know? It was sunny yesterday, so you didn't need to take a jacket yesterday. Did he take it? Did he not take it? Or not sure whether he took it or not? Not sure. Okay, maybe. So in this case, maybe you took it. Maybe you took it. Maybe not. Okay, maybe you took it, maybe not. I don't know. But you didn't need to take the jacket. Yeah, maybe you took it, maybe not. But I don't know for sure. However, have a look at this one. Oh, you needn't have taken a jacket yesterday. Did you take it or not? Yes, you took it. You took it, but it was not necessary. Okay, so that is the little difference. Yeah, you didn't need to take the jacket. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Oh, you didn't have taken the jacket. You did it. You took it, but it was not necessary. Needn't have, yeah, needn't have. No necesitabas haber traído. Yeah, you needn't have taken a jacket. So far, so good. Okay, 6 out of 10. We're getting very close to it. When we express that something is possible or permitted, there are 3 ways to say it. Something is possible or permitted, there are 3 ways to say it. You to smoke in here. Okay, something is not possible or permitted. You to smoke here. 3 ways. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to smoke in there. Any other possibility? The formal one that comes from Latin. You're not permitted to smoke in there. And you can also say it with able. Okay? Able. Give it to us, Alba. I know you know. You're not able to smoke in there. Okay, so this is correct, this is correct, this is correct. Able can also be used to talk about ability, okay? But in this case, we use it to talk about something which is possible or permitted, or not possible, not permitted. So 3 ways to talk about possibility or permission, yeah? You're not able, you're not allowed, you're not permitted to smoke in there. Which one would you say is the most formal? Permitted. This one here is the most formal. Remember, permitted, very similar to Spanish. Yeah, that's the rule of thumb. That is the most formal. Have a look at this. When you say you're being more personal. Yeah, you're being more personal. But if you want to be more impersonal, you say it is. It is to smoke in this premises. Premises is very formal for place. Yeah, in this place. Yeah. Okay, so give it to me. Very formal. When you want to be very formal and you want to talk about the rules and the laws, what is the best choice? It is not permitted to smoke in there. It is not permitted. So the most formal, yeah, the most formal. This is the most formal way. Not only because you have permitted, but also because here you're being impersonal. And not only that, yeah, you talk about rules, yeah, rules or laws. Yeah, when you talk about rules or laws, you want to be very, very formal. It is not permitted to blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. Just one more to go, I think. Following me? So far, so good. Have a look at this. John submit his essay today. You to park here. Okay. When you want to say what people should or shouldn't do, so John should submit his essay today. A synonym for should, a little bit softer. In Spanish, se supone que John tendría que entregar su ensayo hoy, ¿eh? How would you say that? John, full sentence, Alex. John is supposed to. Yeah, somebody is supposed to, and then infinitive. Somebody is supposed to, and then infinitive. John is supposed to submit his essay today. Okay. Oye, se supone que no puedes aparcar aquí, ¿eh? How would you say that, Gabriela? You are, yeah, the verb to be. You're not supposed to park here. So how do you negate it? Pay attention to the way you negate it. You negate it with not, yeah? Somebody is supposed to or somebody is not supposed to, and then infinitive. So what are we doing here? We're saying what people should or shouldn't do. This is similar to should, okay? And similar to should, perhaps more informal and softer. Yeah, more informal and softer. Okay? Yeah, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, but okay? Maybe not totally necessary, yeah? It's more informal and it's softer, yeah? Sometimes people break the rules. You could say that people can break this rule. Yeah, it's not very strong, it's soft. Yeah, people can break it. And I think we're good. Guys, this is the end of the grammatical explanation. Any questions? I go so fast with you guys because there are very few questions.